on the original note set. This is where it's going to get crazy. Sit back, relax, and watch. Jenga, you paying attention? Tell the Espanols, make sure they're paying attention. Alright. Stop. Ready? So, we're going to pretend that this x and y doesn't exist. Okay? This is since there's a 45, that means this is a 45, 45, 90 triangle. Now, based on the 45, 45, 90 triangle rule, is that right here, this is going to be x squared root 2. Okay? And that means my two legs are x. Okay, now right, this is the part. This is the meat of the equation right here. What's
I got
x?
you ahead on this one. Whoops.
What's x? What's x? Huh?
19.
Why?
See.
Why is it 19?
Because it's 6.
Okay, wait. She said 19, which a lot of you, I'm assuming, not just her, she's the only one who actually wants to speak up in class. Is that
I hope I didn't do
it's
it.
not 19.
Oh,
Why is it not 19?
so I did it wrong. I went too far ahead.
It's 45.
Yeah.
Look, what's the equation? X squared root 2.
So
Look
you
at
have
the
to do
X,
opposite.
Look at the 19. They're in the same spot, but look to the right. Is there a square root 2 next to 19? So is
I thought
X
you put it there.
19?
Oops.
Is X 19? Okay, so I'm gonna show you something. Let me show you. I'm gonna make you guys all scared of math. So you gotta think of this, right? You guys afraid of math? You should be. Watch. See this 19? See this 19? You guys pay attention. That 19 is supposed to be what? That 19 is supposed to be x
Whoa. Just
square root 2. So that 19 is supposed to be x square root of 2. And look at that. Now it's just solving for x equation. Now watch. I need you, this is the learning part. You guys need to learn. Okay? So what's going to happen here is, remember, you always want to get away from your x. Always. So, you see how your x and the square root of 2 are next to each other? That's saying x times the square root of 2. Do you guys understand square root of 2 is just a normal number?
So it's
So look.
divide.
Guys, if I put square root of 2 into the calculator, you understand that that is just a weird looking decimal. It's like if I put, you know the symbol pi? That's a representation of a number. Square root of 2 is just a representation of a number. So if I say x times square root of 2, that's just a normal number. So you're going to treat it like a normal number. So if I say x times square root of 2, and I want to solve for x, I'm going to divide each side by the square root of 2. I divide each side by the square root of 2. So now I'm left with 19 square root of 2 equals x. Okay, but that's not wrong. That's not done. You're not done yet. I said don't write. Trust me. I'm just showing you the math on how it works. Now, the math god said, you know what? You cannot have a square root in the denominator. You know what the denominator is? The bottom part of the fraction. So what you have to do is you have to multiply the top and bottom of the fraction by the denominator. Now what happens is you get the square root of 2 times the square root of 2, which is the square root of 4. You know what the square root of 4 is? What's the square root of 4? 2. Right? Square root of 4 is 2. So what the whole point of that is, boom, they cancel. And so now I have 2 over 19 square root of 2 over 2. And that's what your x is. I just proved to you why it works. Now guys, guess what? I showed you how to do it. Okay, it's a lot of work, but guess what? It's always going to be that. Okay, so for example, what do I mean by that? So for example, I know this is where I lose the kids. Okay? If you ever have a number and there's supposed to be a square root of 2 over it, next to it, your x will always be whatever that number is, square root of 2 over 2. It is always going to be like that. That will always be your x. So for example,
So technically it is still 19 square over 2, but you have to put divide by 2.
divide by 2. Okay.
It's almost the same. I almost put the camera on you,
Yeah,
but I
because
did
like,
not.
look, if I just replace
We
it,
were
if I say
only
19
off. We
square root of 2 over
forgot the
2,
divide by 2.
like, I think it works. It should work. Yeah, it should work. I never proved it that way either. Okay, so if this ever
Oh,
happens,
will work every time.
it will work every time. So no matter what, if this is 19 and there's supposed to be a square root of 2 next to it, your answer will be 19 square root of 2 over 2. Give me a random number. Any number, huh? You said 3. If it's 3, what's my x going to be?